What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. Ta, 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 whooping. We about to get this super Norteno in. The wedding from hell or the wedding in hell, depending upon the way you look at it. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're direct in the direction of the dope content that I stay kicking. And I appreciate all the support. I'm very humbled. Whoopin'! Welcome back. Right, welcome back to another Super Norteno adventure. And let me tell you, this was very adventurous, right? This was the wedding from hell and the wedding in hell, right? And the wedding of hell, according to my cousin's fucking old man, right? Because he lives it every day. You know, they say there's that old school saying, man, you don't know what you got until you got it. And then you don't know what you had until you lose it. And man, he got all those emotions. He's got them going in circles, right? He's happy when he's with her, and then he's sad. And then he's sad when he's not with her, but he's happy, right? So look, trip out. My prima Brianna's been married 5 times. 5 times for her mind. I'm on two, man. And I'm on a low budget too, right? She's on a straight fucking low budget 5. High key, she's in trouble. Low key, they're in trouble, right? And that's just the way it is. But we had a big family wedding. Well, it wasn't really big, but in her eyes, it was bigger than the first one. So I remember my tia calling me one day and she was like, "Hey, what are you fucking doing this weekend?" I said, "Trying to stay alive." "God, fucking, are we all? Look, we're going to be going to Las Vegas. You want to come?" And I said, "Tia, I don't got money like that." "Go, fucking what? What do you mean you don't got money? You're 30 fucking years old and you don't got money. What a stupid ass. I called you first to invite you to a wedding, but second to tell you to loan me some money so I can go to the wedding. And now look, now you're fucking breaking my heart. Who do you think you are, mint condition, bitch?" I said, "Oh shit. Well, let me condition you like this. I'm not going to anyone's wedding that I don't know. And second of all, I'm definitely not going to fucking loan you no money because first of all, I don't go to weddings. Second of all, I don't got no money, right?" And she go, "Okay, I'm going to tell Brianna you're not going." I said, "Brianna's getting married again. She's already fucking married. They fucking did it in Reno. That doesn't count. Anyone who gets married in Reno, they're just going for the Silver Palace." I said, "You mean the Silver Legacy? Whatever the fuck it is. If they don't have silver, then fuck it," right? I said, "Look, I don't know. What do you mean? Explain it to me." "She wants to get married again. They're removing the vows." I said, "What? Someone's removing her bowels?" I mean, that's been happening. The homie's been doing that. "No, they're removing their nows." I said, "No, no, no. They're renewing the vows. Whatever the fuck it is. Fuck it. It's not even renew. Her shit's so blown out. It's old new, right? It's new, right? It's old. I said, "Yeah, it's all that." She goes, "No, they're going to go. We're going to go to Vegas. It's just a free trip to Vegas. And I was hoping you would lend me $300 so I could go." I said, "Well, Tia, I can't even loan myself $300 to go." "Well, then fuck it. We'll just go on fumes." I was like, "Yeah, who's we?" Because I'm not really trying to go to. Well, I'm gonna fucking have her call you, bitch, right? So she hung up on me. So I called Ricky real quick. I'm like, "Rick, whooping." I said, "Don't tell me, Brianna. She's getting married. We're gonna go there, but there might be Southsiders there though. So you gotta wear your red paño." I said, "Fool, I ain't trying to go. Another man. She's marrying the same dude again. How many times is she gonna marry this fucking bulldog? They've been married like 3 times already." He's like, "No, because remember the first time, no one knew." I said, "Yeah, we still don't want to know. Who cares, right?" He was like, "But it's going to be cool. We're going to go there. We're going to stay over here." And like, so they had all these plans. I guess my dad from Compton, Pepe, they were all going to show up. Everyone's going to show up. She's getting married in Vegas. She's upgrading from Reno. Bitch did it at Tahoe, did it at Reno. Now she's doing it in Vegas. Like it's a big deal. When's the church coming to play? When are you going to wear a white dress and go into a fucking church? Okay. The first 2 marriages, we were churched out the game. I remember we had a big old riot at the church. I'll tell you guys about it, right? But you know what I'm saying? I wasn't that motherfucker fighting, doing this at the same time. And I'm not making fun of this shit. That's true stories. That's facts, right? So anyways, Ricky's like, "Just come. I don't want to be by myself. Pepe's going to be there. I'm going to sock him." I said, "All right, let me call your mom back." So I call my dad. "Now you want to go when we already filled up all the car space." I said, "Well, that's what I was going to ask you about. Who's all going and what's the plan? We got a fucking motel over there. We're going to stay there. Tia's going to pay for it for 2 days and 2 nights. And you know what I'm talking about, mijo. Man, you will go to the Bellagio and have it. I said, Tia, I don't got no money. Borrow some, bitch. And she hung up on me. So, of course, I did the only thing a real motherfucker could do. You know, I was disgruntled. I was mad. Tia coming at me like that. But I called the homeboy Cam, like, hey, bro, and let me borrow like $500. He was like, bro, where's that other 300 you owe me? I said, I lent it to my Tia. I was bullshitting. But Trip out, you know, she's good for it. She'll pay you back in black. But look, hey, hook me up. He's like, bro, man, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 kids. I was like, bro, are you going to lend it to me or not, bro? Or am I going to have to fucking pull a lick and go back to prison, and then you're going to have to send me canteen money anyways? See, either way, I'm going to get it from you one way or the other. Either I'm going to get it in packages and canteen, or I'm going to get it in blood. How do you want to do it, right? My boy's like, you're full. I got you. Come through. So I slid through. He loaned me 600 because I finagled him out of another hundo. Because what happened was he reached in his pocket to pull it out, and he was like, oh, shit, wait up. That's my throwaway money. And I seen 100 on top. Then he reached out and gave me the money. And I was like, let me get that 100 too. He's like, damn, bro, how you expect me to fucking live? I said, slowly, right? Let me live a little bit. So he shot me the money. And, of course, my tia, she could smell money from fucking exactly 19.3 miles away. So she calls me. She's like, did you get any money, mijo? All of a sudden, I'm mijo, right? I'm like, nah. She's like, fuck you. I know you did because I already know you. I said, all right, I got a couple $100. Okay, give me one. I'm like, that's why I got the extra 100 because I already knew. So I'm sitting there getting ready to go to this fucking wedding. I call Brianna. I'm like, hey, run me down because, you know, Tia speaks in fucking braille. I can't really understand. What's going on? She goes, oh, primo, we're going to get remarried. Yeah, because it's time. He proposed to me again. I said, how's he going to propose? Well, he should have proposed to kick your ass out of the house for all the fucking dudes you cheated on him with. She's like, well, I propose you don't come to the wedding then if you have that attitude. I said, well, I propose you fucking clean your pussy if you have that attitude, right? So we're arguing, but at the same time, she's like, no, primo, it's going to be bad, eh? It's going to be bad, eh? It's going to be, all my maid of honors are going to be there. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Now we're talking. Maid of honors? You know what I'm saying? Which one? The fat one that fucking slept with all my homeboys? No, yeah, she'll be there, but nah, it's already boned her. Well, who else is going to be there? So remember that real cute one from the east side? I said, the one that has that big ass bulldog old man? Yeah, she's not with him anymore. She's single. I said, I'll be there. She was like, but you can't come. You know how she is. She's like, she wants you to take her out to eat. I said, well, fuck, you guys ain't going to provide food or what? She was like, nah, we're getting married in the chapel of fucking whatever it is, right? I'm like, what is this shit? You're inviting me to, it's like it's a big wedding, but we're all going to be crammed in a fucking 6x6 space. I might as well just go to jail and fucking get a big old Samoan Sally. Oos, right? What is this? She was like, no, it's going to be bad after we got a little reception dinner. I said, well, shit, now we're talking. At least I get free food and that feeds her and that's the night. And then I'm done. Who's the other maid of honors coming? Hey, remember that one black chick? I said, the light-skinned one? I always like that light-skinned one, right? I said, the light-skinned one? She was like, yeah, her and her boyfriend. I said, fuck. How big's her boyfriend? He's a little skinny dude. I said, all right, I'm boning her too. All right, yeah, we'll be there. So we get it all lined. So the whole plan was to meet up with my other tia. She had rented the motel room for us, right? So we're going to meet up with my other tia. We're going to meet up with Pepe, Changa, all them. And, of course, it's going to be Rodeo Burger Sheila, the linebacker, a.k.a. Reggie White, a.k.a. Lionel's mom, right? It's going to be fucking Ricky, a.k.a. I don't fucking care if they're a Southsider, right? It's going to be my tia, a.k.a. Hey, as long as he has money, I got the honey. And it's going to be one of her boyfriends, one of many. And then, of course, it's going to be myself. And I don't have an old lady at the time. What I have is $600 in my pocket, a large tool, and the initiative, right? So we're going. So we drive down there, and this dude has a nice-ass extended cab truck, her little bike. So he's driving like this. He's just swerving all over Highway 99. We make it down to where we're getting like in Barstow. And I remember we pulled over, we stopped at this restaurant, and Ricky and this fucking tweaker went in the bathroom and did whatever they did. All I know is Ricky came out talking about my neck hurts. Whooping, that shit was crazy. We were in that motherfucker tussling. I was like, who? Me and that fucking one guy that just walked in with the big old sack. I said, well, hold up. P. Diddy, what kind of sack are you talking about here? Not that guy. You're from, why you always play me like that? I'm active. I said, whatever. Why you always disappear in rooms with large men? I don't know, right? But anyways, so he's all fucking spun out of the game. She just like, they don't have corn dogs here? I said, you don't like them cooked anyways, bitch, so it doesn't matter. Just order fucking SOS and call it a day. So we eat breakfast, bam. We make it into Vegas. This is the most seediest, grimiest, grittiest, dirtiest motel my tia could have afforded, right? We walk in there now. My tia's looking at me. She was like, give me the 100. I'm like, your old man that fool had money, right? He paid for all our fucking breakfast. If I had a nice-ass truck, I was like, why you need my money? Yeah, because you're family, bitch, and that's what family's for. I said, no, it means that's what friends are for. We're not friends. Hey, for good times and bad times, I'll whip your ass and your mom's ass and your dog's ass forevermore. That's what the ass for. I was like, all right, here. Gave her 100. So now I'm down to 5. 5 for a weekend in Vegas ain't shit. But I wasn't addicted to gambling and all that at this point in time, right? So back then it was cool, right? If I could just get a couple of these maid of honors to honor me maidly, then we're going to be good. So we get to the hotel, and of course, there's Pepe. He's outside smoking a frau. He's like, what's up, is it? You guys fucking showed up, and we've been here for like 9 hours, is it? Yeah, we had to wait for like 6 hours before we could check in. He said, my tia, yeah, where my tia at? She got some. Can I get you hola? Can I get you? I say, I ain't got bolas this time, fool. He's like, yeah, let me get 100 bola. I know you got 100. I said, nah, hey, I can't get you this time. Okay, well, fuck it. I got a whole bag anyways. They say, I was just trying to come up. They say, want to go play some slot machines? I said, hell nah, bro. I don't even want to be around you at this point. Me and Pepe hadn't talked for a while because this fool borrowed $500 from me to get he was getting an apartment, him in Changa, and he never paid me back, right? That was on top of the other thousands and thousands of yes bolas that he had done. The woman to woman, they say. So he's like, go say hi to my mom. Go say hi to my jefa. I say, I'm just smoking a fucking primo right here. I said, what? At the fucking hotel? Hey, they're smoking worse, they say. So he's doing his thing. So, of course, I see my cousin Marijuano. He's the first one I see before I even see my dad. What's up, primo? Shit, there's someone fucking that's not insane here. What's up, fool? He was like, I'm loaded. I was like, oh, shit. And then, of course, Cheeto, who just comes around the corner. Oh, you're looking good. Motherfucker, I'm your cousin. And I'm a man. And get that, and not necessarily in that order, but get it straight, right? And he's like, oh, look at, I want to introduce you to my homeboy. Your homeboy, right? This motherfucker got wearing eyeshadow. I'm cool, right? I don't know if they identified as fucking the Broadway miracle known as Cats, right? So I walk in, and there's my tia, and she's already bullshitting with my other tia. And my tia's in her room. Mijo, I think I'm going to sleep in here. Take Pepe in the room with you guys. I said, what about your old man? Take him in the room with you guys too. I said, fuck that. How you going to bring your old man? You're going to stay in here with that car. We're reminiscing. We're going to go play bingo tonight. I said, you guys are going to go play bingo tonight, huh? Come at me. I don't know you. Give me another 100. Nah, I'm cool. I'm going to go. I'm going to take fucking your old man and fucking Pepe in the room. So I'm telling Pepe and Changa, like, hey, Tia said you're going to sleep with us. He's like, but there's not enough bed space. He's like, okay, let me get it. Chew. I'm back. Achoo. Say, bless you. God damn it. I'm saying, all right, bless you. The motherfucker didn't even sneeze. He just said, chew. Right? So I'm like, hey, Ricky's going to trip out, bro. We got Ricky. Where am I going to sleep, bro? I'm sleeping on one of the beds. You and Changa got to sleep on the floor. Okay, said that my mom paid for this shit, see. So we got a bed coming automatically, see. Automatically. Okay, see? It's automatic. I fucking slammed my hand so hard, down so hard, I see I fucked your whole video up, is it? Right? So this motherfucker was crazy, right? So I ain't gonna lie, man. I gave them the bed. There was like a couch there. I fucking was crammed up on the couch. It was all good. So anyways, we went through some hardships that night, right? What about fucking Pepe in the middle of the night? Okay, see, I'm gonna get in my morning, so don't look. Like, why'd you tell me? Motherfucker, I was asleep. You woke me up. Why'd he do that to me? He woke me up at a dead sleep, right? Hey, primo, okay, wake up, wake up. I'm waking up all scared and shit. What the fuck, eh? What, was someone tripping or what? Yeah, I'm gonna get in my morning. He said, don't look. What the fuck you mean? What do you mean don't look? Now I'm looking, right? Ricky's like, well, but I want to look too. Right? Oh, man. She just like, is there anything to eat? He's like, my pipa, you want it? You can like it. It's not even cooked the way you like it. So anyways, they're doing that. You got two individuals over here doing things, and it's sweaty over here with Sheila. The walls are peeling off paint. I'm like, why am I always the only one asked out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, both these chicks ain't worth shit, but what's going on with me? Man, I need to get to these maid of honors. So the next day, Brianna pulls up early in the morning. Hey, we're taking everyone to breakfast. I'm like, for reals? Oh, this has been cool so far. I haven't had to pay for no food. I haven't had to pay for no gas. Like, shit, I'm really living right now. And the maid of honors, I'm going to get to, I'm winning. This is actually turning out to be a good adventure, right? We get there, the bill comes, and she was like, okay, everybody kick in. How the fuck are you going to invite me and take me to breakfast, but everyone got to kick in? My dad's like, we paid for breakfast yesterday, bitch. I'm like, oh, man. My cousin, he's like, I looked at him, Marijuano, because he usually has money, right? I'm like, what's up, primo? Get me. He was like, I'm loaded. I'm like, shit, I don't know what type of shit he's on, right? I'm telling Pepe, I already know he ain't got no money, right? But I'm like, Pepe, he's like, I can put a gramo on it. That's it. A fucking gramo. Don't make me slam down and fuck your video up again. I'm like, shit, right? Changa, her teeth are just jagged. Sheila's fucking farting at the table as she's eating. Have you ever heard what someone burp, fart, and then redigest? It's crazy, right? Ricky ain't got no money. So I'm like, damn, my first 100 I have to come out the pocket with. Brianna's like, hey, we'll cover half, right? And you cover half. I'm like, I'm not, why? Yeah, I'm looking at my other tia from Canton. She was like, I'm from Canton. And so I'm like, oh, man. So we paid for the food. And I'm like, damn, I'm down like $100 already. I ain't even fucking stuck it in the machine yet. So she's like, we're going to get married at 4. Everyone knows where to pull up. So my other tia from Compton's kind of coordinating with us. So we're kicking back. Instead of going out and like walking around Vegas and having a good time, we're stuck in a dusty ass, stinky ass, infested ass motel room. A dog is literally barking, scratching at the door, trying to get in. We open the door. The fucking dog looks in and goes, "Rrr," and leaves. That's when I knew we had it bad. It was like an Usher song. You got it bad. Hell yeah, we got it bad. Even the dog knew that. So he jammed. So we're kicking back. And I'm telling my cousin's smoking and smoking and smoking. We're out there bullshit. I'm like, let's take a little walk, fool. Shit, how the fuck I come to Vegas, bro? I'm stuck over here off the strip, like in some fucking Asian area, right? Where the Asians are looking at us like they want to shoot us. I'm like, man, this is cold-blooded. So we're walking around. We find this little Chinese restaurant, man. We slide, a little sushi restaurant. We slid in there, got some fucking pak doi sak tak tai dem, right? And fucking, that's what they called it. I don't know. That's what it sounded like. We ate, boom, boom, boom. My primo, I paid for it. She's like, nah, I got us. We get back to the hotel. My tia's, hurry up and get ready. They're gonna do it earlier because the fucking priest, he has a fucking gig at 6. Yeah, he's a fucking magician. I'm like, wait up, man. This bitch is getting remarried by a magician, right? So we pull up to the hotel and they're at the MGM Grand. Like they're doing it big. I'm like, what? Right? They got the suite. There's rose petals. It smells like straight chueca in there. So I know he fucking he's in that motherfucker tearing it up. Like, ain't she supposed to wait till the wedding? He's like, Marty married, eh? And he's like, what's up, dog? He's all happy, giving me a hug, picking me up. And I'm like, damn, I've had Fresno Bulldogs have me in the headlock, battery pack me, stab me, but I've never had a Fresno Bulldog pick me up and hug me. What up, though, bro? He's like, hey, man, I appreciate you coming by, dog, man. A couple of my dogs are going to be here, dog. And I'm like, okay. Too much dogs. This morning, a fucking dog ran out of our fucking our motel room. What's going on? So he's like, hey, yeah, you can ride with me and shit. I said, thank you, bro. Get me away from these crazy fuckers. So I'm literally riding with him and his old lady and 3 maid of honors, right? The other maid of honors, the other 2, they got fucking their boyfriends with them. The light-skinned black chick and the other one, right? She was pretty fine too. So I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm looking at this one fine one that I ain't never met. She's from Fresno. I'm just like, what's up? She ain't trying to have it, right? So I already did the fat one back in the day. So I'm looking at her like round 2. She was like, what's up? I was like, hey, you gonna take me to eat or what? She said, we're gonna have free food after. I said, damn, that's like a fucking dream come true for both of us, huh? She's like, hell yeah. I was like, where you staying at? She goes, I got a little room. I said, we got a little room. I look at the light-skinned black one when I get there. Her boyfriend's about this tall, right? I'm like, we got a room after, right? She's like, hey, let's kick it. Let's take shots. Let's party for my homegirl. She's getting married. Like, bitch, for the 5th or 6th time. Whatever. My tia's like, hey, you should wear that dress I bought you, mija. Yeah, I got it at the flea market, but guess what? It's got ruffles right here. For each marriage, it's a slot. You could put this picture in it. I'm like, she's clowning, right? So we go through the wedding. It was cool. We did the little wedding. We're taking family pictures and shit. It's all good. And Pepe's like, can I get a shoe? I said, yeah, okay, wait, fuck this wedding. They say, let's go gamble. I said, you got money? I said, no, okay, let's go. We go over there and we gamble with their lives. They say, take a shower with me. I said, no, I don't get. He had never offered me no weird shit like that. I was like, what's wrong with you, bro? What says in Sin City, it lives in Sin City. I said, that's not the way they say it. They say what happens here stays here. They go, well, I'm going to do a lot of black here. It's not going to stay here. I promise you that. I said, oh, shit. So fucking, I'm like, nah, I'm cool. So we go to the hotel room. The chick, the gorda, right? And Ricky wants to go and Sheila wants to go. So I'm like, fuck it, right? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just like they'll do it in front of me, I'll do it in front of them. It ain't no thing. So I'm already kind of locked in with this chick. The light-skinned chick comes with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's kind of like all scared because it's not but Mexican dudes. He's light-skinned black dude looking at me. I'm like, hey, you look just like my fucking, my primo Lionel. Hey, Ricky's like, whooping, he does look like my son, huh? Petting him on his head and shit. His hair feels the same. I'm like, Ricky, stop. So we're kicking back. So they want to, it's early. They just got married. It's like fucking 7, 8 o'clock. They're like, let's go to the casino. So we're in the MGM Grand cruising around, right? Because that chick, she had a room in the MGM Grand. It just wasn't like a suite. It was just a regular room. So we're like cruising around. And I ain't even going to lie. Shit's about to get hectic. They have a food court there, right? They have this pizza place. And I'm already kind of hungry, right? Because we went to the little food. It wasn't nothing. We went to a fucking Chinese restaurant. And we're lucky we got fried rice. So as I bend the corners, like they have like slices of pizza. I forget what the place is. It's a little food court right there in the MGM Grand. And so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get some pizza. So of course Sheila's like, do they have Burger King? They did. So I'm like, go have it your way. She was like, let me borrow 10. Have it your fucking way, however way you have it, right? So of course Ricky borrowed a few dollars from my tia. They go do their thing. And I'm eating pizza when I hear boom, 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 boom. I hear it going down, right? And Pepe's like, get off of Messi. Get off. He's a buster, but he's my cousin. And I'm like, oh shit. And I turn, where did Pepe pop up? Because he wasn't even invited here. But everybody's at the MJ and Grand. Pepe and then we're over there with fucking my prima and her old man. And I guess they were down there at the food court. Like everyone was still hungry. The food they provided was barely anything. They're down eating fucking tacos and shit. So it's him, Changa, my tias, like everybody's there. And we didn't even see them. And then me and all the chicks I'm trying to bum, we're over here with fucking Ricky and Sheila and Marijuano. And then Cheetah Hoojus, I swear to God, didn't see him all weekend. Him and his fucking homeboy were having power hour for several hours. So we just didn't see him, happy hour, right? So as we're kicking back, I hear boom, 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 boom. It sounds like a fight, right? And I turn, I hear, get off, he's my primo. Yeah, he's a fucking buster. And I look, and there's like 6, 7 Southsiders, big motherfuckers, right, on Ricky. Ricky done took flight on him right there in the Burger King bathroom. Hey, I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze. He did that. He's over there doing the Humpty dance, the Norteno Humpty dance. Woman, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the Southsider gang that you used to. So gang. So he's on them. And man, I run over there. The Bulldog runs over there. And we start getting into a melee right there at the MGM Grand. Well, let me explain to you what happens. I see security coming, so I recognize. I tell you I have bad luck at casinos. I always fucking fight at them. I should stop going, right? So as I back up, right, I see everyone come. The chicks are fighting. These fools have 2 little small-ass chicks. Sheila's giving them both the business. She's smacking a burger, fucking headlocking a chick, right? My tia's over there. Get the fuck off my fucking nephews. You're going to pay me back, bitch, for this. I'm like, oh, man. Shit all goes down. They end up all getting kicked out. I'm already outside smoking a frau. I done got away from it. And then all of a sudden, Chiru just comes around wearing a pink boa with one of those big old fucking drinks, talking about, hey, you want to come walk on the Vegas Strip? Not with you. I don't even want to be seen in life with you, the way you're acting right now, right? Pepe comes in like, his eyes all fucked up, right? He was like, I was conflicted. He said, I didn't know if I wanted to back up the homies or you cover on it. I said, can't let me borrow the abuela. I said, shit, you need it, bro. Your eye, you need to fucking go to Walgreens and patch that up. So anyways, we ended up moving from there to another hotel, to that CD hotel. Everyone was there. They got rooms there. They got kicked out of MGM Grand. And we partied all weekend at fucking the Hard Rock. And we partied all weekend at the Planet Hollywood. We had a good time, man, after that. But it was a wedding that was a wedding from hell in hell. This is what happens every time you take Ricky or anyone, my family members, all right, it just doesn't work out good. Anyways, if you guys like this one, man, hit one. Oh, and that ain't shit. They got married again. We'll do that tomorrow. I'll let you guys know where. Anyways, with that being said, let me know if you guys like this and hit a 1. I got some bangers for you guys today. Bang, bang.